fascinating things about these stations is that if you take them apart, you'll discover there's an actual Apple Airport Extreme card inside. This is the same card that was used in the iBook and PowerBook G4 systems that were being produced at that time. These little metal pieces here are actually the dual antennas. Let's talk about the specifications. This model supports wireless B and G, which means it supports speeds up to 54 megabits, which is plenty for surfing the web and is even several times faster than my cable modem. So I don't see any need for anything faster. It supports WDS, or Wireless Distribution System, which means it can actually work as a repeater to extend the range of your wireless network without actually being connected to an Ethernet cable. It can support up to 50 wireless devices at once. And it can also work as a router for your internet connection, either wired or wireless. Some models also support power over Ethernet, so they can be powered directly from a hub or switch. Let's go over the ports on the back. The first port on the left is for an external antenna. This is the reset button. If you buy one of these used like I did, you'll need to perform a factory reset by holding this button down for 30 seconds on power up. This first Ethernet port is the WAN port. If you were going to use this as a router, this is where you would connect your cable modem or DSL modem or whatever. The next port is your LAN port. This is where you would connect to a hub or a switch. Believe it or not, this is a built-in dial-up modem. Fairly obsolete for today, I doubt anyone will be using this. And this is a USB port where you can attach a printer. And at last, this is the power port. Speaking of, if you're buying one off eBay, be sure to check that it includes a power adapter. I've noticed a lot of these for sale without it, which is pretty useless. I'm going to say this is a rare instance where a piece of technology like this, despite being over 10 years old, is still just as useful today as it was when it was manufactured back in 2003. In fact, I can take that one step further and say it's probably more useful today than it was in 2003 because there are a lot more wireless devices available now than there were then. And it seems to work with them all. I have used this with iPads, iPhones, iPods, MacBooks, and even some PC laptops, and it works just fine with everything.